It's that time of the week, Wednesdays. We've got sidekicks Francis Stevens and the executive director of Pace Center, Matthew Mountford, with us to talk high school soccer. And it is almost that time of year. In a week and a half, we're going to be putting brackets together for sectionals. People are going to be voting. How much is there that's still up for grabs right now, Francis?
You know, I think there's still quite a bit for grabs right now, to be honest. And really, to be fair, there's some teams that can help improve their stock. You know, it's going to be pretty interesting here. There was some interesting results last night, obviously, in some games that can play some big differences. Obviously, St. John's getting a big win on the road against Anthony Wayne, Anthony Wayne team right now that's just really trying to find their identity, and a St. John's team that's vastly improved from what they were a year ago. And again, you still have St. Francis right there sitting at the 2 spot. Their biggest thing that they have against everybody is they've beaten Perrysburg.
No, definitely. I was actually at the game last night, and you know, I thought St. John's controlled most of the game, to be honest. They ended up 3-1. It was 3-0 at half-time. In the opening 10 minutes, Anthony Wayne kind of got 2 good opportunities. Unfortunately, couldn't capitalise. And like any good team, right, you don't take your chances. Good teams will punish you, and that's exactly what happened.
We always want to give props to our top performers around here, whether it's players, coaches. Who deserves props for this week?
I think obviously Perrysburg as a collective. Alex Diaz is usually the go-to in terms of goals. You know, I think in terms of St. John's, I thought Tiernan Loisel was really, really dangerous last night, looked very good. Charlie Case is just honestly a brick in the midfield. He just breaks up play, distributes the ball, and it's very, very difficult to stop him.
Blake Wagner and Maumee, 35 goals. I don't think they've only played with 13 games. It's a lot of goals, you know, and they're doing a really good job. They're 10-0-1 right now in a really, really good spot, can really contend for a district championship. Bowling Green's Division 1 now. So now you kind of opens it up for teams like Napoleon, opens it up things for, like, you know, another team like Maumee as well too. And I think another one we got to really count out too is, how about a kid who scored 76 goals in 4 years of soccer, but he was also the all-time leading assist leader before that happened? Asa Carnes over at Maumee Valley Country Day had their game last night. Phenomenal game on senior day for him.
Yeah, absolutely. Ace is actually a person and player that I know really, really well. Obviously at Pace Center and coached him multiple times. Great kid. I'm sure his dad is ecstatic with his 76 goals in 4 years as well. Great family, not enough superlatives, honestly. Ace is wonderful.
You know, you've given us plenty of superlatives on the college side to talk about Jimmy Walker and Bowling Green this year. And I'm not going to roll back the tape, but if you listened to Sidekicks last week when we previewed Toledo and Bowling Green, the game went exactly the way you said it would. 2-0 Falcons.
I got egg on my face, man. I heard it from everybody. Look, okay, again, you got to give Toledo some sort of credit here. Guns blazing right off the kick. And I mean, it was one of those where you're going to feel our conviction, you're going to feel our will, and they didn't let up. And how about 2 Northwest Ohio girls from this area with both goals? Ellie Poole, she played at Toledo 2 years ago. How about that? And then, you know, Bryn Gardner, she's been the score sheet all year.
Honestly, Jimmy Walker, very consistent. Again, all the girls are bought into the game model, all the games are bought into the philosophy is what he wants, and you see that, right? It's just very evident from minute 1, and that's just experience talking.
You can find Matthew Mountford and Francis Stevens right here in the Sports Nightly studio every Wednesday night. Appreciate your time as always.